Hi everybody. If you've already started making videos for social media, then it might be the right time for you to take it to another level. So today we're talking about how you can create your own YouTube channel. Let's get into it. If you're new here, my name is Liz and I release videos every Tuesday teaching you how you can add video to your business. Don't forget to subscribe so that you never miss any of my future content. Now, people who are new to creating video often consider having a YouTube channel as an advanced strategy for them to just dream about having one day in the future. So I'm here to tell you that in fact you don't have to wait that long, because even though having a YouTube channel does take a little bit of work, it's honestly not that much more work than you are probably already doing if you have already started creating videos. Now, in today's video, we're going to spend some time on my laptop so that I can show you how to actually set up a YouTube channel and get it all moving the right way. But we're also going to spend a little bit of time just talking about what you should think about even before you make a YouTube channel so that you know what to expect and what level of work is involved. So let's jump into it. Now, one of the most important things to keep in mind even before you start your channel is to make sure that you are clear on what your channel is going to be about. Now, I do agree that there are many channels out there that are vlog style, or they're a little bit of this and that. So all of that exists. But if you really want to see traction with your YouTube channel, or if you want to use it for your business, then you really need clarity on what one or two topics you are going to be talking about repeatedly on your channel. And this is similar to any type of content marketing strategy that you would employ within your marketing campaigns anyway. Every business should have a few content pillars, and then they continue to touch back on those pillars and have topics within those greater topics. So we want to do the same thing with our YouTube channel. When a very random person comes and lands on your channel, you don't want them to struggle to figure out what is the main theme here, what is the actual subject here, or what is it that you are an expert in. Believe me when I say that if a stranger bumps into your channel, they are not going to invest their precious time into trying to investigate what your channel is about. If they just have a quick skim through all of the thumbnails on your videos and they can't understand what's going on within a couple of seconds, they are absolutely going to bounce out of there. So before you even have your channel created, sit down and spend some time having clarity around what topics you are going to be talking about. Now, for me, since I work as a video coach for entrepreneurs, my YouTube channel is all about how introverted entrepreneurs can get on video for the first time, how entrepreneurs can add video to their business if that's something that they've never done before. So that means when someone comes to my channel and they quickly just go through my video titles, they have an idea exactly what they're getting. It is far better to be clear about that than to just hope that they will guess and understand, because that's probably not going to happen. The next thing to keep in mind is what type of a posting schedule you think you can manage. Now, don't forget that if you have a YouTube channel, this is in addition to everything else you might be doing to promote your business or to have your own marketing. So YouTube is work. It is definitely not as easy as just putting a video out there and hoping for the best. If you want your channel to be seen by people and actually to get some views and some traction, then you have to put in the work for that. So the first thing to consider there really is, how often do you think that you can post a video? Consistency is really, really key. And that means asking yourself, how regularly can I actually put out a video on YouTube? The point is not to post as frequently as possible, even though I agree that that's a wonderful thing to do. It's a great way to get more eyeballs and keep moving in the YouTube system. But most solo entrepreneurs would burn out quickly if they were posting all the time to YouTube. It's a lot of work to get that off the ground. Instead, ask yourself what is manageable for you and be realistic and honest with yourself about that. If you can post once a week to YouTube, that is a great place to start. If you need to post more than that, then you can absolutely up that as time goes on. But posting less frequently than even once a month is really not going to give you traction. So if you think that once a week is just too much and you can't add that onto your existing schedule, then at least aim for once every 2 weeks. Even twice a month is better than just once a month. More than anything, don't leave yourself just open on the calendar to post whenever you get time, because you know that that day is never going to come. It's just like any of our marketing strategies. We need some consistency to it and some type of a schedule and some type of regularity. If you just leave it up to the wind and hope that you will just post to YouTube whenever you have a chance to fit it into your schedule, that will never happen. So instead, commit to having your videos go live every Monday or every Tuesday or every 2 weeks or something like that, and then work that into your schedule. You need time to research it, you need time to actually shoot the video, you need time to edit it, and then a little bit of time just to upload it and promote it. So all that has to fit into your schedule. Once you get into a rhythm and a pattern with that, then of course this becomes far faster than what it might be within the first couple of months that you are posting to YouTube. Or if you have a little bit of a budget set aside, a lot of that work is something that you can outsource to a virtual assistant or someone else that can help you. Editing, creating graphics for it, even doing some of the research, that is all stuff that other people can help you to do. So just keep that in mind if that would help you to be more consistent altogether. Now, of course, you might be wondering, what in the world do I talk about on YouTube? And a great place to start is to look back at your older content. Look back at the content that you have already posted, either on Instagram or somewhere else on social media, or topics that you've talked about to your email list, or if you have a blog, some type of existing content that you think has already performed well. So make a list of some of those topics. Ask yourself, do these topics still align with what I want my channel to be about? Are these topics still relevant in the present day? And do I still have the expertise and the interest and the passion in talking about these topics? Once you have a list of 4 or 5 topics like that, just from your old content that nobody is going to remember, then that's a great place to start shooting videos from. You don't have to start from scratch in that sense, and it just makes your ease into YouTube that much easier. So let's jump onto my laptop where I can walk you through step by step how to actually start your channel, and then I'll also show you what some of the main components are that you need to keep in mind once you start uploading your videos. So let's jump over to it. So now we've jumped onto my computer and we're going to go through the steps to open your own YouTube channel. Now, in order to actually do that, you do need a Google account first. You might remember how Google purchased YouTube about 15-20 years ago. So in order to open your own YouTube channel, you absolutely need a Google account. So if you have a Gmail account, then that makes it easy, and then you can just go ahead and log in. So once you've logged in with your Google account, then you can just access the YouTube website, and we'll walk through the steps at that point. So let's go to youtube.com. And then from your profile over here in the top right corner, just click that and go to create a channel. Now this Gmail account is one that I use just for testing purposes, but then you will of course log in using whatever your own Gmail is. So I'm going to create a channel. And then here I have the option to upload a picture. So I always recommend that you do that, because if you just have sort of a blank circle there, it doesn't look that professional and people don't have a tendency to really trust you like that. So here's a profile pic that I have. And what you can do is you can create something like this in Canva, super easy. Just go to the create a logo design type, which is typically 140 by 140 pixels. And then just upload your photo there and make it look how you want. And that way you can just have a profile pic. So I've done that, and then you'll change it to whatever name it's going to be. So by default, it'll just go to whatever name that Gmail address is with. So you can just enter your brand name here and then create a channel. Okay, so at that point, your channel is officially opened. And of course, there isn't really anything going on here. So what we want to do is just get started with customizing our channel. And then you can go ahead and upload a video if you're already ready to do that. So let's go to customize our channel. And then it will take you immediately to the YouTube Studio, which you can also access on the mobile app or here on desktop. So let's just close all these menus. Now, I do recommend that when you are first setting up your channel that you go through each of these different options on the left side here and then just customize everything as much as you can. You never know when people are just coming through your channel. They might click around a little bit and they might want to see sort of what it's about or what your details are or what your contact information is. So don't assume that nobody will ever look at this stuff and just leave it all blank thinking you'll do it some other day. Because of course you know that another day never comes, so you might as well just do it right from the beginning. So I'll take a couple minutes here to just walk you through some of the main things that you can concentrate on when you first open your channel, and that way you can get it started the right way. Now we're interrupting this video so that I can remind you to subscribe to this channel, because I think you should do that first. Also, if you are interested in a free resource that's going to help you to start making videos more consistently, then make sure that you look for that in the description below. It's just a link that you can click and then I will send that to you right away. So let's get back to our video. Now, the first place where you will automatically end up is here on this tab, which allows you to customize all the attributes of your channel. So you're not going to specifically be talking about videos at this point, but you are just giving people a general sense of what the channel itself is about. So let's quickly go through these 3 different tabs just to see what's of importance for us here. Now, this channel trailer is one that I always recommend that you upload. So that means you can create a video, and the best practice around this is usually around 60 seconds, and that will automatically play anytime somebody comes to visit your channel and they're not already subscribed. So that gives people a quick idea and a snapshot of what your actual channel is intended to be about. If you're not sure how to create something like that, then make sure that you go and watch my YouTube video, which I'm going to link here. This is explaining some of the actual best practices around creating a channel trailer. So you can either add that, or if you want, you can add this featured video, which is meant to be shown to returning subscribers. So this is something that's nice to do if you have a specific thing that you want to tell your subscribers. Like, for example, if you have a launch coming up in the next 1 month, or there's an event that you want to host or something you want them to sign up for, you can upload that featured video and your returning subscribers can see that and just keep up to date about what you're working on. So for either case, you would just add that video here, and then that will just go ahead and upload. Now, moving on to this branding section, this is where you will enter some of your graphics so that when people come across your channel, they'll be able to see exactly what it's about. So this picture here, again, you can use the same one that you've used when you opened your actual account. That would be fine. So that's this one. Or you can create something different. The banner image is the one that appears at the top of your channel. So the best practices are outlined here, 2048 by 1152 pixels. So again, you can create that in something like Canva, and then you'll have to just double check the size after you upload it, because as you know, different things show up differently on different devices. So you want to just make sure that everything looks the way that you intend it to look. And then you can go ahead and upload that. This video watermark is meant to stay in the bottom right corner of all of your videos. So often what you will see people do is upload a transparent image that just says the word subscribe on it. And that just stays there so that your viewer at no time forgets that they should actually do that. Or you can put maybe your brand logo or any type of image that you like. And here they've suggested that you use a 150 by 150 pixel size. So you can go ahead and upload that as well. Now, this basic info tab is another important one because this is the one that just stores the information to show your viewer about what your channel is actually about. So here you can enter your channel name. So in my case, I would be Timebox Digital Media. And then just enter a description of what your channel is about. Now this is your actual channel URL, so that would be handy just to copy here and then keep it handy on your notepad or somewhere. When someone asks you, what is your channel name, or if you want to link your channel in your emails or somewhere else where you want to drop the URL, then at least you have that handy. These are some quick links that you can also add to your channel information, for example, your website, and anything else that you want to add there. So if you want to add your Instagram or anything like that. And similarly, it will also allow you to include some of these links on that actual banner image that you had uploaded. So if you just want to have that first link available, you could do that, or have the first 2 links available, then you can do that too. And don't forget to fill in your contact information, because you never know who's going to come across your channel and want to reach out for any reason. So don't make it a struggle for them to find that. Okay, and then when you click publish, then all of your channel information will be active at that point. Now all of the other things that you would need to care about are also here on the side. So let's just have a very, very quick look at that. Now your dashboard is always going to show you, your analytics at the moment, your last couple of videos, any news that YouTube wants to share, any of that stuff. Your content is going to show you a list of all of the videos that you've uploaded. So this is the easiest place to come and look once you've started populating your channel a little bit, so that you can quickly see, what are the dates you populated things, how many views you have on them, whether you've got any comments, all of that type of thing. Your playlists is where you can organize and create new playlists. So if you decide that you want to have one playlist about video marketing, then you can create that. I spelled that wrong. That's okay. You have another playlist about social media marketing, and then you create that. And then what that allows you to do, it's almost like having different chapters within your entire channel. So every single time you create a YouTube video about video marketing, you can upload it under this playlist. And similarly for social media marketing, if it's about that topic. So that just categorizes it so that your viewers can quickly look and find the things that they want without having to scan all of the videos on your channel. Analytics is where you will come quite regularly just to get an idea of, what is the watch time on your videos, how many subscribers you have. And then as you click through these different tabs and start populating your channel, you'll be able to see more details about, where your viewers are coming from, whether they found you through search, what is their age, approximate age and gender, approximately how much of each video they saw. Like these are all great things to know so that you can make each of your videos better. You can sift through the comments and you can quickly see all of the comments left for you on videos that you haven't reviewed yet. So this is a really easy place rather than opening up each of your videos and trying to look and see, okay, do I have any comments left? That would be really time consuming. And then there's just, other options here. So then you can just go through all those other options. So always have a look at the settings too before you leave, just to double check, if there's anything going on here that you want to look into. Here's the details about your channel specifically that you want to put in. So you want to enter where you are and what the keywords are that might be relevant to your channel. So in my case, it might be video marketing, small business, entrepreneurship. So adding things like keywords and tags is always just a handy thing to do because YouTube will just help to categorize your videos a little bit better. You can indicate here whether this channel is specifically for children or not for children, and any of that type of thing. Another really important tab to look at is the settings tab. So let's have a quick look there. And some of the things that you want to fill out in the channel tab is just your basic information so that YouTube knows where to categorize you, and also add your keywords that would be relevant to your channel. So in my case, I talk about some things like this. Okay, so that's there. In the advanced settings, you can just indicate whether your channel is meant for kids or not. And then some of these features, you can just have a click through and see if they're relevant to you. Sometimes they only become more relevant as time goes on, but you can just flip through that in the meantime. Another really useful tab is this Upload Defaults tab. So what this will allow you to do is have some information that always populates automatically every single time you upload a video. So that means that we always have a title for every video, but of course that's not going to be the same title for every video. So for that reason, I don't enter anything here. But here in the description, usually you will write a specific description for that video, which might be a couple lines long. But then underneath that, sometimes you just want to include some information all the time. So for all of my videos, I like to include a link to a free resource. So I would just put that here. And you can even drop in links like that, and that way it'll be clickable. And you can put in things like how people can reach out to you or find you in other places. So try to enter in all the information that you would like to have populated under every single video's description. That way you don't have to try to retype this every week, and you can just save yourself a little bit of time there. And I always like to put that to public so that publicly is published with every single video that I release. And then I will also just add some tags here, which are similar to keywords. And it's just a little bit more information so that YouTube can make sure that people who are looking for certain things can try to find us. Now, don't forget that whatever tags you put here, they will show up under all of your videos. So at some point, if you are releasing a video that doesn't have to do with any of these, then you can just manually remove whichever irrelevant tag there is for that specific video. But otherwise, if you think that most of your videos might have some relevance to any of these type of words, then you can certainly add that in. Now, the second tab after this basic info is the advanced settings. So you can just click through here and enter in anything that's relevant to you. For example, if you want to just indicate that your video language is always English, you can make some adjustments to how the comments might show up. For example, I always hold all potentially inappropriate comments. For example, there might be something that has words in there that aren't really becoming, or things like that. So you can just adjust that as you like, and then you can just close that tab. So after you've adjusted as much as you like over on the left panel, then you can just view your channel and you can see sort of what it looks like to the viewer that comes and visits. So make sure that at this point, the top banner looks the way that you want. You'll make sure that you adjust that photo so that none of the words are cut off, so that the graphic looks as you want. And remember how we decided to link one website. So the website that we linked to our banner image was our website here. So that is clickable for anyone that comes and visits. So then at this point, your channel is just waiting to be populated. If anyone bumps into your channel and they click this about, that's when they're going to see all of the information that you had just previously populated. So that's there. And then of course, the most basic thing and most important thing that we want to do is add our videos to our channel. So every single time you want to upload a new video, it's as easy as just coming right here. So you'll click this create button and then you'll upload a video. At any point, if you decide that you want to try a YouTube live stream, that would just be right here. So you just click that, enter your information for that live stream, and then you can just go live. And it's very similar to going live on Facebook or on Instagram. So let's try uploading a video. So at this point, we can drag and drop it, or we can select a file from our computer. So let's just grab any video that we have handy. Of course, I have so many videos because I'm uploading videos all the time. So let's just upload this one. So what happens automatically is that it will just auto pull the title of your actual video file. So this is what I had called my MP4 from my computer. So it's just automatically uploaded that. Of course, we can delete that and change the title to whatever we like. And then here are the details that automatically got populated, because you remember that we had pasted these details into the default uploads section when we were creating the channel. So this is here, so that's handy so that we don't have to retype it. Instead, I'm just going to make a couple blank lines and I'm going to write in the description for this specific video here. So I'm going to put all of those details here. And then it's going ahead and uploading, and it's super convenient that they've already given you the link for that YouTube video. So you can just copy that here, and now you have that link to share out with anyone. So when we come down here is where we see that we have an opportunity to upload a thumbnail. So of course, you know that when you have a strong thumbnail that's really easy for your audience to read and it's engaging and it makes people want to click and watch the video, then that's how you will get more views on your videos. So here you can go and upload your thumbnail and it'll just automatically paste that to the front of your video. You can decide if you want to upload this video to any particular playlist that you had created. So let's say that I want to drop it under that one. Is it made for kids or not? No, it's not made for kids. Do I want to add any tags? Yes, I certainly can do that. So these are the tags that are automatically populated, and maybe I can add a few more. A couple things like that. Okay. Now you don't have to indicate all of this information like the recording date and the language and all of that. If you want to, you can. It doesn't particularly change anything. So sometimes I don't even bother with that. So then we can just go click next. And then here is where we can do things like add cards and add end screens. So I will shoot a separate video about what exactly this means and how to do this. But I'm sure if you've watched anyone's YouTube video, then you've seen at some point in the middle of the video, the person might say, don't forget to check out my YouTube video here about topic so-and-so. So when you see that, here topic come up, that's that card that they have included. On the other hand, at the end of a YouTube video, you might see a new video thumbnail pop up on the screen. So that's actually an end card. So those are two things that you can absolutely add to any of your videos. So here YouTube is just checking the copyright to make sure that you're not pulling anything from somewhere else without having gotten permission for that. And it will check that both for video footage as well as for audio. So if you are using someone's music in your video without having asked permission for it or paid for it or gotten the copyright for it, then YouTube can absolutely detect that, and sometimes they can really strike a black mark against your account. So just be careful about that. So at this point, when your YouTube video is ready, then you still have a couple more options about what you want to do with it. If you just want to publish it so that it's ready for everyone in the world to see, you can go ahead and click this publish at public and then go ahead and just release that. Or if you make it private, then that means only you and people that you choose can watch your video, which means you would have to share that out privately to people by clicking this link. So that's an option. Or you can upload it as unlisted, which means that nobody will actually see it on your channel. So the public won't even know that you have a video like this, but still you can copy this link and then just send it to specific people so that they can watch that. So that's really handy if you have a specific training that you want to send to some people, or if you have a video that you are creating as a promotional video that you just want to upload to a sales page somewhere, but you don't really want it as part of your whole YouTube channel. That's something really handy to do. Or the other thing that you can do is schedule this out, which means you can pick a date and time and then schedule it. And then you can basically just walk away from this and it will just automatically post. So this is typically what I do, because every Tuesday evening I release a video, but I'm not actually doing all of the uploading and the posting of it that same time. So I work on it and I release the video and I publish it all here, but then I actually just schedule that out. So I might be finishing all of the editing around it on a Saturday. So when I finish all of that work, I will come here and schedule it for Tuesday at 5 p.m., for example. Then I'll click schedule, and that way I can just walk away and I know that it'll just get posted at that time. So that is a super, super handy feature. You don't have to just post at that exact moment where you are getting ready to release it. So once you're done with that, then that video will become populated here on the channel content screen. And as you start creating more videos, all of those videos will be populated here. So it's a handy place to come and look and just quickly see all of the information all at once. So I hope that this made sense to you. So let's jump back into our video for today so that we can wrap up how to create a YouTube channel. Now, before we wrap up, I just want to remind you of 3 other things that you can do with your YouTube channel. If you have a tendency to go live on a place like Facebook or LinkedIn, then you can absolutely download those recordings and then upload them to YouTube just as videos. They will still be in that nice horizontal format, and it's just extra content. That's one thing that I wanted to mention. Secondly, if you have a tendency to make vertical style videos for other platforms like Instagram, for example, then you can download those and then you can upload them to YouTube Shorts. If you're not sure what YouTube Shorts are, make sure that you go back and watch this video where I outline exactly what they are and how you can use them. And don't forget that promoting your YouTube channel is one of the best ways to actually get some eyeballs on it so that people see your videos. So you can do that in a variety of ways. You can actually share that link to your email list in case you actually email your list every once in a while, or you can post it on social media, you can send it to your WhatsApp status, you can create Pinterest pins about that and then drive traffic back. So there's so many different ways that you can actually get eyes on your YouTube channel once you decide to create it. Don't forget that with every single marketing platform, you do need time to promote things. Nobody just sees our stuff magically. We have to actually drive the traffic there. So make sure that you budget that time in when you are actually starting your channel. So if you like this video, I hope that you'll give it a like and share it off with one of your friends. Don't forget to subscribe, because every single Tuesday I bring you a new video teaching you how you can add video to your business. So until next time, take care.